So it looks like episode 5 is getting delayed based on Glitch's new tweet, where they addressed not only the next episode of the amazing digital circus, but they also talked about upcoming shows. But let me just read out the whole text so we can fully understand what's happening. So Glitch wrote, "Thank you for patiently waiting for more digital circus. We are working hard on episode 5 as we write this, and we are so excited to show you guys. But as we're just one animation studio working on multiple shows, it will still be some time before the next episode is ready. However, we are almost ready to release the pilot of our new show, The Gaslight District, which you're going to start hearing more about very soon. We can't wait to release this. This show is like nothing we've ever seen before, and every inch of it was made with the love and passion of all our artists." So if you saw my last video, I talked about how the next episode is probably coming soon, and how Glitch must have a bigger team now, and they are most likely prioritizing the amazing digital circus, but now it looks like I was wrong. Obviously, Glitch is an indie animation studio, so the whole production is just much slower, and they pay extra attention to their artists and to really get their vision across. But based on the huge success of the show and the Netflix deal and all that stuff, I was thinking that maybe they would try to speed things up a bit. Although waiting for like 6, 7 or even 8 months for a brand new episode is not a lot, because an immense amount of work goes into animation. But still, based on how quickly episode 4 came out after episode 3, I was hoping that we would see this tendency for the new episodes as well. However, Glitch was still not specific about the release date, so we actually cannot be sure what they meant, how much longer we have to wait for the new episode. Based on how they are saying that the Gaslight District's pilot is coming out very soon, so maybe at the end of April, then we can guess that Glitch's focus will be on promoting that show in March and April, and then a few more weeks after the pilot's release as well. So if we're optimistic, we can still say that maybe after that, around May, they will start to promote episode 5 of TADC, and then the next episode could release in June. I think it's a pretty reasonable guess based on the information they shared in this tweet, so hopefully my guess is right, and in June we can finally enjoy the next episode. But this is not all, cause Glitch also shared this new image of Pomni looking at the sun, and maybe this could be a teaser for the new episode. Although based on the trailer video, we were guessing that the next episode will take place in the Colosseum, so maybe this image has nothing to do with episode 5, although it would be really nice to see a bit more of the grounds. In episode 1, Kane gave Pomni a tour around the circus, and we saw that there's a digital lake and a digital carnival, which hasn't been explored until now. And there are actually a lot of things still out in the open that we don't have an explanation for. And I'm kinda worried that 5 short episodes are gonna leave us with questions. But this is probably not true, cause Gooseworks is really conscious about her choices, and I'm pretty sure that she's gonna give us a great, fulfilling closure, since she already said that she doesn't want another season of the show just to drag it out as much as possible. But until we wait, let's just see what we can expect in the next episode. I'm thinking that maybe the next episode could pick up after the Spudsies shift ended, so I think it's possible that we could see Ragatha being hung over from the stupid sauce. Or if not that, then we could see the aftermath of her getting high on the stupid sauce and then being honest with everyone. Gooseworks shared some interesting answers on her Tumblr about Ragatha in episode 5, and it kinda sounds like maybe we'll see a different side of her that we haven't really seen before. And maybe that's what will cause the storm that Gooseworks mentioned when she said that episode 5 is gonna be the silly before the storm. But Gooseworks also dodged answering the question when someone asked if Ragatha's gonna be okay after episode 5, so maybe that could foreshadow something. Like, maybe the change in Ragatha's behavior could cause the others to change too. Because if you think back to this scene.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but after a while it gets kinda hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
The characters seem well aware that Ragatha is not always genuine, which means that there is a certain distance between her and the others. And yeah, we see that they care about her, but they don't really open up to her that much or let her in completely. So maybe this dynamic between Ragatha and the others will be a main focus in episode 5. And I think even though until now the characters played along and knew where to draw the line with Ragatha, it seems like in episode 5 we'll see her evil side, whatever that means. which could open up some new angles. And obviously, since the new episode will focus on both Ragatha and Jax, maybe we could explore Ragatha's more honest side in contrast to Jax. Because in episode 4 we finally got to see him alone and he seemed kinda broken. Gooseworks has tweeted and answered questions about Jax, saying that he's a troubled person and that there is a good reason why he acts the way he does. So I'm thinking that maybe in the next episode he will again let his guard down, and his more vulnerable side and Ragatha's more honest and mean side meeting would be really interesting to see. The Colosseum and the sports-themed adventure would also be the perfect ground for all this, especially if we're gonna see the characters playing against each other in teams or something. And if this is gonna be the case, I'm pretty sure that Pomni will be in their team too, and the out-of-context line that Gooseworks shared from Pomni could fit into this as well, where she'll say, "I am just being here." And if Pomni will be the middleman between Jax and Ragatha, I think that will definitely fry her brain. Just think back to episode 1 when the three of them went to see Kaufmo and Jax revealed that he has keys to all the circus members' rooms. And look at Ragatha. Jax definitely loves to annoy her, but maybe Ragatha has had enough. And that is why she'll have a line like this in episode 5. Not anymore. Maybe she will be the one that not only stands up to Jax, but maybe she could even hurt him somehow. Gooseworks did say that Jax will get tortured in the next episodes, but she also implied that maybe not in a traditional sense. Jax seems to be extremely closed off because that is how he can protect himself. He acts mean and plays pranks on others, and he doesn't seem to mind that the others don't like him. So I'm thinking that if Ragatha causes him to confess his real feelings or to open up, that would count as torture to Jax. Or maybe it's also possible that we will learn a bit more about these two characters' pasts. We know that Ragatha was the second one to join the circus after Kinger, but the one arriving after her was Jax. So Ragatha saw Jax right after he spawned in, and maybe they have some kind of history, which could get revealed in episode 5. But maybe it's also possible that Ragatha will be confronted by Gangle, because in the last episode she was the one who brought up how Ragatha really is. Maybe these two also have some kind of tension between them, thanks to a past event, which they probably never talked about. We saw how Ragatha was with Pomni after she left her behind, and when they saw each other again, Ragatha didn't say a thing. But then in episode 5 we could hear that she was kinda jealous that Pomni was spending time with Gummy Goo instead of them.
She's flirting with the gummy guy, cause she'd rather be with an NPC than with us or something.
So Ragatha definitely doesn't like confrontation, and it was a theme that was present in almost all of the previous episodes, so I'm pretty sure that episode 5 will finally break the ice and Ragatha will get confronted about her nature, maybe in a funny way. So maybe this won't be too intense, but still, we will see how her character progresses. But I'm really excited to finally see the next episode, or at least a trailer, cause we are shooting in the dark here, trying to put the puzzle pieces together, but we will have to wait a bit more for the next episode. And I'm sure that the wait will be worth it. But let me know what you think about the news about episode 5 down in the comments. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.